What actually happens when an unstoppable force meets, well, an unkillable mercenary? We're bypassing all the boring agendas today and jumping straight into the clash of these two chaotic titans to see who truly comes out on top.
Section 1. Meet the contenders.
All right, let's look at the tail of the tape. In the green corner, weighing in at a casual 1,400 pounds of pure, world-breaking fury, we have Robert Bruce Banner. Born from a gamma radiation accident, he boasts literally infinite strength and durability, all fueled by uncontrollable rage. And over in the red and black corner, wielding dual katanas and an endless supply of terrible jokes, we have Wade Wilson, a product of the Weapon X experiment, bringing immortality, regeneration, and a deeply comedic, often sadistic temperament to the ring. It's a staggering contrast, right? World-shattering power going up against absurd weaponized comedy.
Section 2. Battle of Healing Factors. Before we talk about the massive hits they can dish out, we have to look at their legendary abilities to take a beating and bounce back. You know, what's really interesting here is that Deadpool's survival isn't just a byproduct of Weapon X science. It's actually a bizarre, completely absurd cosmic curse. Seriously, the Mad Titan Thanos was so fiercely jealous of Deadpool's romantic connection to the physical embodiment of Mistress Death that he placed a hex on Wade. He cursed him to never ever die, ensuring they could never be together. So Wade literally cannot be killed. And this brilliantly illustrates the stark difference in how they recover. See, Deadpool's healing factor takes time. Regrowing severed limbs or closing bullet holes, it's a delayed, honestly gruesome process. But the Hulk? His regeneration is basically instantaneous. I mean, there was a time the villain Vector literally shredded Hulk's skin down to the bare muscle and bone, and Hulk just regrew it all back in mere seconds. No joke. In comparison, Hulk's massively overpowered biology kind of makes Deadpool's legendary healing look, well, a little weak. Section 3. Can swords cut Hulk? So if Hulk can heal that fast, we have to ask about Deadpool's primary offense. It's the question every fan has pondered when looking at Deadpool charging in with his katanas. What's stopping Deadpool's swords from lopping off Hulk's arm? Let's break down the theoretical physics of this matchup. Looking at the general consensus from the comic community, Wade faces a few major hurdles here. First off, Hulk's skin density is incredibly tough. It acts like several layers of the thickest leather imaginable. Second, there's his anger multiplier. His skin actually becomes exponentially more durable the angrier he gets. Third, cutting isn't just about how sharp a blade is. It requires immense blunt force pressure per centimeter. And here's the kicker. Deadpool operates entirely within human limits. He completely lacks the superhuman blunt force required to actually push a blade through that skin. For a little context, look at the adamantium benchmark. Even Wolverine's impossibly sharp claws usually only leave surface wounds. So without superhuman strength pushing them, Deadpool's swords are practically butter knives against an angry Hulk. Section 4. Clashes across the multiverse. Let's move to and see how this builds, transitioning from pure theory into practice by looking at the comic book and cinematic history of their actual fights. In the 2009 animated movie Hulk vs., Deadpool tranquilizes Hulk for Weapon X, proceeds to get his own arm sliced off by Wolverine, and is ultimately crushed flat under Hulk's sheer weight. Brutal, right? Then in 2010's Hulked Out Heroes, things get completely absurd when a gamma-irradiated Hulk pool travels through time, fighting a pirate version of the thing and totally ruining superhero origins. But in 2012's Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, things take a massively dark turn. Deadpool actually manages to slaughter the Avengers and seemingly kills Bruce Banner. During the 2018 Marvel Battle Royale, Marvel editors actually debated this very matchup. Listen to this impassioned defense from Marvel editor Jake Thomas. He argues, Hulk beats the ever-loving stuffing out of Wade, no contest. Bullets and swords don't hurt a Hulk, Hulks hurt a Deadpool. A lot. You really just cannot argue with that brutal, straightforward logic.
But immediately contrasting that logic, we have Marvel editor Tom Brevoort's hilariously philosophical and entirely evasive argument in favor of Deadpool. After this long rambling setup about the dawn of humanity and our place in the cosmos, he simply concludes, could the Hulk even come remotely close to ever beating Deadpool? I mean, come on. It's a brilliant, if completely deflective, defense for Wade Wilson.
Section 5. The Ultimate Punch. Now, all jokes aside, there is one specific encounter from Daniel Way's comic run that definitively answers this debate once and for all. Let's look at how this wild scheme escalates. Step 1 is the suicidal plan.
Deadpool desperately wants to be reunited with Mr. Steth, so he essentially tries to use the Hulk as an ultimate suicide machine. He tricks the Hulk into attacking him, hoping the Green Goliath is strong enough to finally bypass his healing factor. Step 2 is the warm-up. Hulk literally slaps Deadpool completely through a building, but somehow Wade survives it. And then, Step 3, the climax. A truly furious Hulk decides enough is enough and unleashes an unheld-back, absolute maximum strength attack right at the Merc.
So the crucial point is this. 1. It took exactly one maximum strength punch from an unleashed Hulk to completely vaporize Deadpool's body. I mean, he hit him so hard and so fast that Deadpool's body didn't even move. He was just instantly reduced to a bloody puddle.
And why does this matter? What should you take away from this? Well, this R-rated obliteration inadvertently proves a pretty terrifying truth about the Hulk. Deadpool's gruesome defeat shows us that Hulk is easily capable of completely crushing heroes like Captain America or Wolverine with a single blow, but he actively chooses not to. He usually holds back his terrifying, unparalleled power against other heroes. Wade, by pushing Hulk past his breaking point, gave us a rare look at exactly what a completely unrestrained Hulk can do.
So we know the Hulk can obliterate Wade in a single hit, but thanks to Thanos' curse, Wade will eventually just come back. Hulk has the unparalleled strength, but Deadpool has the endless time. If they fought for eternity, locked in this endless cycle of smashing and regenerating, who would ultimately surrender first? Does absolute rage eventually tire out, or does a madman finally lose his sense of humor? It is a fascinating hypothetical to chew on. Thanks for joining us for this explainer, and keep exploring those amazing comic